I can be. Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 like bisons. I just any mini money I pick. She ain't even really my type.
Welcome to a special episode of NBA 2K TV. This week we have more interactives and you vote for the top play of the year finalists.
Ooh, can't wait for that. But first, ready to earn some VC with some 2K TV Interactive?
And remember, all interactives in this special episode are presented by Hotels.com.
A team in a playoff series has a potential.
If you answered 9, you just earned some VC.
And of course, with all those road games played, I'm sure the players enjoy that rest in their hotels.
Yeah, Steph Curry. Night, night. Do you know which team holds that record?
Is it the San Antonio Spurs, the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, or the Houston Rockets?
Here's a hint. It was the 1994-95 season.
And if you guessed Hakeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, enjoy the VC and stick around. We have more VC up for grabs throughout the episode with all 2K TV interactive questions presented by Hotels.com.
What drives you to keep competing and keep winning?
Basically, I'm just a really competitive person. This all started because
No. Lied to way before I had you right in someone's. But then again, I can be. Like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Basic baby, put that on ice. We get by.
New coaching cards are arriving now in my team to boost your team's performance.
13 WNBA Pink Diamond Coach Cards are here, and you can pick one from an option pack after completing a WNBA-inspired challenge group.
Then stay tuned to NBA 2K My Team on social media for locker codes to pick up more coaches from that option pack.
Asia Wilson, Brianna Jones, Caitlin Clark, and a whole lot more can give your My Team significant advantage.
Make sure you add a WNBA coach to your team so you can be the best in My Team.
Today, we're joined by a very special guest who is holding it down in King of the Court in My Team, E-Bands. Welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you all?
We're doing well.
We're doing well. I'd rather be talking to you in an interview than seeing you on the court because I've been looking up some of your stats. You've been winning a lot. Not 1 week in a row, not 2 weeks in a row, not 3 weeks in a row, but you've won upward of 10 or more weeks in a row, dominating the King of the Court competition. So I have to ask, how are you doing this, and what's the game plan going into these matchups?
Yeah, it all starts like in the beginning of the year. All starts with repetition. I found some friends who were on like the same skill level, and we pretty much played each other like all day. Not even in like terms of just trying to get better, but just because we thought it was fun. We had fun playing each other, you know, talking trash to each other or whatnot. And like as that
Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
well,
talking
then
about?
pass the rock. Are you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them. Their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome fans to the High School State Championship. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Plainview Panthers. At power forward, number 50, Brent Tomo. The other forward, number 15, Al Prochowski. At center, number 6, Dave Zadirko. At point guard, number 1, Patrick Wells. The other guard, number 16, MP.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. Pass to Bishop. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Now Day, now covered by MP. Danny Cawthon for 3, connects it from downtown.
Look, Cawthon is someone who normally operates down low, but on that one, he showed off his range.
MP outside. Wells outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. This one for 3. Wells, no good. And when you watch Dermanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Dermanenko outside. Dishes to Marcida. Another shot, and Dave Zadirko with the block.
And Zadirko loves when shooters try to challenge him because he embraces going after the blocks.
Work hard on the offensive glass, good things happen.
Ben Bishop for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Al Prochumsky on the wing. He's guarded by Dermanenko. MP outside. Outside, Tombo. Wells. MP. He's covered by Cawthon. Passes to Wells. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Here's Tombo. MP outside. Passes to Wells. Perchumsey outside. Knocks down the long Jays.
Yeah, I mean, Perchumsey is known more for his shooting. He took it outside there.
North Beverly in the lead. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. The Bearcats making a switch here.
Chad Gibson. Substitution.
Marcito with it. Bishop with the screen. Shoots the three. They get it back.
You're kidding me.
And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Now here's MP. Back to Wells. Stolen by Bishop. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Aslanoglu. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Swings it to Gibson. Back to Wells. MP with the rock. Now Marcito defending. Wells right side. MP with the rock. 5 to shoot. Back to Wells. Javar Day with some nice D right there.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's Day. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. James Marcita for 3. Little with the rebound.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
Gibson. Wells right side. MP outside. Now Wells. And it's blocked by Javar Day. And he's able to get it back. And we've reached the end of the first. North Beverly out front in this one, up by 8. And a quick break with the second. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center, second quarter of the Illinois State.
Changing it up here. Grant Tombo. Patrick Wells. MP. Substitution for the Bearcats.
Smooth sailing for North Beverly. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
For the Bearcats.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of... And in this matchup, you can be sure North Beverly will focus on MP. They know he's the cog in this Plainview machine.
MP is that guy. And as he goes, so does Plainview. Doesn't take a lot of scouting to see that.
Now here's MP. Kicks it out to Perchumsey. Back to MP. Pass to Zadirko. defense from Ben Bishop. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. To the wing, right side. Here's Coffin. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Well, if you're looking to understand why the Bearcats are undefeated, it's because of plays like that one. Coffin is locked. And loaded.
The Panthers making a switch here. MP outside. Prachumsey. Back to MP. Down low. And the basket by Tombo.
Well, no doubt, MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Now here's MP. Little can't hit it. Dermonenko outside. Passes to Coffin. James Marcita for three. He's now 1 of 2 with that bucket.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is at full display right now.
Now here's MP. Al Prachumsey from the outside. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
That is quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the 3-ball. Let's talk about Danny Coffin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coffin is nearly always in the picture. And he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Passes to MP. Tombo with the screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First team. You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first stop.
Let's talk about Danny Coffin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coffin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Now here's MP. Passes to Wells. MP. Day with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
I'm told by his teammates and scouts, Gavar Day is a true student of shot mechanics. He's a guy that loves watching breakdowns of great shooters and is constantly trying to put up shots in the gym.
MP with the rock. Dermonenko picks him up. A shot by Zadirko, no good. Dishes to Marcita. Bishop with the screen, with 4 to shoot, and the foul called on MP. North Beverly in the lead. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now here's Prachumsey, swings it to Gibson. MP up top, Rosenberg. Now Perchumsey. MP, no good. Outside, shoot.
They're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, but one more foul and they're over the limit.
At the line for the
And the first one.
substitution for the Panthers.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
Tip-off goes to Plainview. Wells with it. Gish to Tombo. Perchumsey. Now MP. Guarded by Day. Shot clock at 5. Wells, no good. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances. And that's a nice little way to get on the board.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
Passes to MP. Day with the steal. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution.
North Beverly leads. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now Chu. Cawthon, guarded by Rosenberg. Took him no time.